Hey, baby. You are probably still at work, but I just wanted to call and let you know that I survived the first night of my road trip. I know you were a little worried, but the motel I stayed at was perfectly nice, and they even gave me a coupon for the diner that was attached to it, so that was nice. I am happy and safe and full of coffee and cherry pie like Dale Cooper from Twin Peaks, which is a pretty good way to start the day, all things considered. I did have more for breakfast than cherry pie, I'd like to add. I did, in fact, have protein. Which one did I have more of? Well, you'll never know. All right, I love you. I just wanted to check in and remind you I love you, and I'll call or text when I stop next. Until then, it is me, the road, and the 24 hours of podcasts I have queued up. I am going to have so many thoughts about Dungeons and Dragons. So, you have that to look forward to. Alright, baby. I love you. Okay, so you know how I said I was going to bring you the wildest, best souvenirs I could get my hands on? Well, I found it. So, I'm somewhere in Alabama, and there's this store called Unclaimed Baggage, and it's exactly what it says on the tin. When suitcases get left at the airport and they aren't picked up by their owners, they get sold to this place who sells the stuff inside. There are so many weird books and random clothes and iPads. So many people have not picked up their electronics, you would not believe. There's a crazy amount of laptops here. That's not what I'm getting you. Don't worry. Although, you'd probably prefer that to what I am actually getting you. I just sent you the picture, so say hello to our new best friend, Raggedy Ann. uh, she's been gently loved and is looking for a new home, which is going to be with us. She cannot wait to meet you. I am going to send you lots more pictures of my trip and her eyes. Her huge, dark eyes staring into your soul from hundreds of miles away. We love you. Okay, so I know I just sent you a picture of Raggedy Ann in the passenger seat saying that she'd be my travel buddy since you couldn't come, but I am calling to let you know she is actually kind of giving me the heebie jeebies now. Like, it, it was cute at first, but I thought I saw her head turn in my periphery, and I am not having that. So, I just pulled over and put her in the compartment under the trunk with the spare tire. So, if you see a little freaky ginger doll in my pictures from now on, please let me know. I love you. And if this is the last voicemail, avenge me. Babe, did you know that tumbleweeds actually, exist? Like, actually. God, I hope you're not laughing at me. Because I am over here just losing my mind. There are tumbleweeds just rolling along the road, like in the cartoons. I don't know why I thought Looney Tunes made these up, but seeing one is just wild. I was so tempted to go out and pick one up to bring back to you, but surprisingly, they're not the size of soccer balls, like I thought. they're kind of huge. Anyways, I just wanted to let you know that I was thinking about you. Love you. Hey, baby cakes. Calling from Joshua Tree. I think I love the desert. There is so much sun. Not a single cloud in the sky. It is gorgeous. Don't worry, I am staying well hydrated. I am using the Camelback you got me as my going away present, and I absolutely love it. So, thank you. The reception here isn't super awesome, so I'll keep this short, but I wanted to let you know that I am thinking about you and taking care of myself. Oh, and you are going to get so many pictures of lizards and bugs once I get back into town. And hopefully a rattlesnake. There are tons of signs to look out for the rattlesnakes, and I am looking so hard for them. So, you know Chicago? And you know the big metallic silver bean thing that's in all the postcards? I don't really get it. It's just a big kidney bean mirror, and I gotta tell ya, it's not even a great mirror. I am not a fan of the way I can see up my own nostrils as we speak. Oh, turns out what I am a fan of is Chicago-style pizza, though. And by that, I mean I had it for lunch, and I'm about to have it for dinner before I settle in for the night. I need to find, like, a pizza master, a guru, to teach me how to make it, because I really want you to try it too. So, wish me luck, and I'll call you tonight when you get back from work. I love you. Mwah. Baby. Baby, 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 baby. Baby. You would never be able to guess what I have been doing for the last few hours. It is fucking wild. Do you know what noodling is? I will take your silence as a resounding yes. So, all day, I have been going around with some friends of mine, wading up to my hips in dirty creek water. I'm probably gonna have to throw away these clothes. I'll never get the swampy bog smell out of them. I have been stomping through the marsh and mud and shoving my arms between logs and in crevices so I can catch a catfish with my bare hands. It took fucking forever, but I got one. Baby, oh, I got a big one. I grabbed this big ass blue catfish that weighs almost 50 fucking pounds. Oh, my love. It was the weirdest sensory experience I've ever had. Catfish don't have teeth. Did you know that? They don't have teeth like we do. They have these... what are they called? Cartiform. They're called Cartiform, which are short and blunt and numerous. They have hundreds of these little Cartiform in their mouth, and you can feel every single one of them when you stick your whole ass arm in the catfish's mouth and pull it out of the water. The fish was swallowing around me and fighting me every second, which was weird and cool and absolutely disgusting. But baby, I won. I noodled that thing to fucking hell, and now one of my friends is going to teach me how to gut and clean it for dinner. I love you. You're amazing. Oh god. I've got to go shower the swamp and bugs off of me. But I immediately wanted to tell you about the cool thing I did because I was thinking about you the entire time. You are my best friend and you are always on my mind. You're the first person I wanted to tell cool things to, and I love you so goddamn much. What is that? Get off! So you know the General Sherman tree I was telling you about before I left? The one in Sequoia National Forest? Did you know that it contains more wood by volume in its trunk than any other tree on Earth? It's supposed to be around like 2,200 years old the last time they checked. That's older than Christianity. Fucking wild. Although, if I am being honest, it's not as tall or as wide as you'd think. And it's not like as guarded as you'd think. There's just a little wooden fence and a couple of yards between me and this millennia-old tree. If you don't call me back in like 30 seconds, I am going to take that as your permission to climb over the fence and pee on it. Timer starting now, baby. Love you. You know what's funny? I am in the nation's capital, the hub of our country, where history is made and changed every day, and all I care about is this Declaration of Independence because I want to steal it. It's just right here. Albeit it's under like a whole inch of glass and whatever security measures are in the case, but it's right here. And the Constitution and the Bill of Rights are just a couple of yards away too. I could snatch them up so easily. A one-stop shop of national Hi. Nice weather we're having. I'll just move along that way. The security guards at the National Archives are not paid enough to deal with the national treasure jokes, which is unfortunate considering we must get like hundreds of them every day. What are my tax dollars even doing? Alright, well, I am off to the Air Space Museum. It's within walking distance, and I am doing as little driving as possible here. It is quite possibly the worst place to drive that I've been to yet. No wonder all the politicians seem so goddamn cranky all the time. They've got fucking road rage. I love you, baby. I'll call you later. Hollywood is the most surreal fucking place in the country. I'm at this farmer's market that's only a couple of blocks from my hotel. I figure I'll get lunch, maybe some road fruit and snacks. By the way, did you know California has, like, every plant ever? I've seen fruit and vegetables in this past hour that I didn't even know existed. I bought these weird things called finger limes that I'm not actually sure whether they're meant to be just eaten as is, but I don't care. Anyway, so I'm at this booth with these non-dairy milks and cakes. Surprisingly delicious, let me tell you. I'm eating my free sample. Another fantastic thing about farmers markets. And the vendor talks to this dude behind me while I'm eating. I turn around and hand to God, there's motherfucking Kevin Bacon. Ren from Footloose is just hanging there with his baseball hat and reusable tote bags, cool as anything. No wonder all the TV shows are set in Los Angeles. This place is buck fucking what? Sorry, I got distracted by the Mandalorian. And no, I don't mean Pedro Pascal. I mean someone in astonishingly high quality Mandalorian cosplay, complete with a Baby Yoda, just skateboarded by while vaping. How does he even do that with the helmet on? Anyway, I bought you a locally made candle that smells like the beach and yuzu because it made me think of you. And I want to bring you a piece of California. Oh, I hope you like it when I bring it home. I miss you. Sorry. Hey, baby. I'm glad you didn't pick up. I'd hate to have woken you. And don't worry about calling me right back when you get this. I just wanted to talk to you, and this is the closest thing I could do right now. I'm in Zion National Park right now. It's gorgeous, and this is the perfect season for open sky camping, so it's just me and the crickets and the stars. It's beautiful and grand. One of the biggest things I was looking forward to. It's just as awe-inspiring as I always dreamed it'd be. And the only thing that could possibly make it better is if you were here. God, I miss you. You leave voicemails, I leave voicemails. We call every day. And don't get me wrong, I'm having a really fantastic time, I swear, but I cannot wait till I see you again. The sleeping bag is really cold without you. It's also cold because it's the middle of the night and I'm in the desert, but that's beside the point. My heart is cold without you. I miss you, baby. I just wanted you to know that I'm thinking about you. I know I was all emo and sad in your messages last night. And I do miss you. Truly, madly, deeply. But goddamn it, baby. I just took a picture of the most magnificent fucking sunrise that's ever existed. The cell phone ones don't come close, but the DSLR pictures are stunning. I cannot wait to show these to you. I miss you more than air, but I've always got your voice in my head with me, and it's telling me to have a awesome fucking time and tell you all about it when I get home. Which I cannot wait to do, by the way. Do you know what's kept me company while I watched the sunrise this morning? A hand to God, no joke, bet on someone's grave, porcupine. It was actually less than a yard from my head when I woke up, which was terrifying, but we're really cool now. I fed him some apples, and I named him Perry. He even dropped a quill, which I am definitely taking as a souvenir. Call me when you wake up, sweetie. I cannot wait to FaceTime you with my new friend. I told Perry all about you. He can't wait to meet you. You know how I know we've been watching too much BuzzFeed Unsolved? And you read too many paranormal romance novels that I low-key make fun of, but read when you're at work? I am currently on the Appalachian Trail, the longest hiking trail in the world. More than 2,000 miles of pure, beautiful majesty. And all I can think is, it would be really fucking cool if I could see the Mothman right now. Just once. An hour ago, I saw this shadowy form ahead of me on the path that I logically knew was probably a black bear. And yet, some part of me, some deep part of my heart that sounds uncannily like you, hoped that I would see a pair of huge wings and bright orangey red eyes. Obviously, I didn't, because it was just a bear trying to live its chill little ursine life, but God, I wished it was. Anyways, I am thinking of you, and that one caked up Mothman statue in Point Pleasant for some reason. And I wanted to remind you that I missed you. If I do end up seeing the Mothman, I promise to say hello for you. Hi, baby. Let me just... I want to preface this with the fact that I am totally okay. I will be back on my feet and on the road in 2-3 days tops. I am healthy and well and not permanently damaged and, like, minor, slightly, kinda concussed. So, I'm in this place in Tulsa, Oklahoma that's supposed to have pretty good barbecue. The place is wild. There's a band and a dance floor, lots of fun, and you know what else there is? A huge, intimidating mechanical bull with a sign that says, if I can last 2 minutes on the bull, all my food is free. Obviously, me being me, I had to try this while I waited for my order. I get on the bull. They put on some fun country/EDM. And I pretend to be a champion bull rider for 2 minutes. The thing is that I'm actually decent at it. They gradually ramp up the intensity, so the hardest bit is the last 30 seconds or so. And it's fun. I'm queasy at the end, but sweaty and victorious. They want to take my picture to put on the wall, so I get off the machine and I slip. My foot slides off the stirrup and I hit my head. Baby. I didn't even get to eat my free food. I did this for nothing. Someone else probably ate my food. God damn it. So, yeah, I went to Urgicare, and I have a little itty bitty tiny concussion That's absolutely not fatal and nothing to worry about. God, that didn't sound convincing, even to me, and I'm the one who said it. The doctor who checked me promised it's really not a big deal. Like, seriously. I'm going to stick around town for a couple days, recuperate, keep off of any mechanized animals, and I'll be right as rain. I am really okay. No lingering headaches, no slurring of speech, nausea, anything. I'll be the picture of health and constitution soon. Call me when you get this, or when you can, and we'll Skype. I know you won't feel better until you see me for yourself, and that's as close as we'll be able to get for now. I'm sorry in advance for worrying you, and I love you. So, I can't decide exactly how I feel about Maine. On one hand, Route 1 is a absolute dream to drive on. Smooth, scenic, gorgeous weather. I've had maybe 4 lobster rolls at this point, and I'm starting to seriously consider whether we should leave our hustle bustle city lives and become lighthouse keepers. On the other hand, this is where all of Stephen King's books are set for a reason. You know? It feels like any second I'm going to see a sign that says, "Welcome to Derry," or a singular floating red balloon, or a weird clown dude and his turtle god nemesis. Stephen King writes some weird, scary stuff. Can you believe that he still lives in Bangor? His house is just there, hanging out with a sign in front of it. I was actually listening to an audiobook of his while I drove past, and it was so wild, but so cool. Now that I think about it, I'll probably regret that once it gets dark, or, God forbid, if some mist or fog rolls in. I'm giving myself the spooks. So, I'll probably stop before it comes to that, and distract myself with some whoopie pies. Nothing bad is going to happen to a dude with a whoopie pie in each hand. That's not how horror movies go. I love you, baby cakes. Wish you were here to save me from the clowns. Baby, Philadelphia might be the coolest place ever. You know the Mutter Museum I was telling you about? Like the one with the medical oddities and antiques and stuff? It's even more amazing than I read about. I shit you not, as we speak, looking at a preserved specimen of Albert Einstein's brain. Not to mention, you would not believe the sheer number of human skulls I've seen today. Guess. Just guess how many skulls I've seen. The answer is more than 150. And the library next door, they have the largest collection of anthropodermic books in the whole world. You know what anthropodermic means? It means that they are bound in human skin. That is fucking crazy. It's like I'm a little kid again reading Ripley's Believe It or Not and wanting to learn all of the gross science and history I could possibly get my hands on. One of the specimens they have here is called the Megacolon. It's so disgusting and so cool. That had a whole 40 pounds of waste in it when it was collected. You know what else? They sell a little plushie version of it in the gift shop. It's soft and has a little smiley face. It can be best friends with you and the Raggedy Ann I got you that's still in the tire well of the trunk. I gotta tell you, baby, it is surprisingly adorable. The only thing that's making me hesitate is whether I want to carry it when I run up the rocky steps after this. Mwah. I love you, and I'm always thinking of you, sweetie. Be prepared for some fucking buck wild pictures later. Talk to you soon. Baby, don't ask questions, and don't tell the Chicagoans or the New Yorkers, but I'm learning that Detroit citizens have the best pizza. Detroitians? Detroitites? Whatever the fuck you call them, they are doing it right. I have seen the light, and I am going to hound some people for the secrets so I can make you this stuff at home. Oh my god, my stomach. I love it here. Houston, we have a problem. God. Please don't leave me when you hear that. I couldn't resist. I just finished exploring an actual original NASA shuttle carrier. Oh my god, baby, they let you go inside and stand in the cockpit and everything. It was fucking wild. I can't wait to show you the pictures and the video I took of the tour guide. Baby, it's so cool. I sent some pictures along already, but I wanted to call and just tell you I love you before I leave the courtyard and go into the museum. There's a gallery of genuine spacesuits, and I'm going to try to steal you one as a souvenir. If that doesn't work, you're gonna get astronaut ice cream. So, wish me luck, darling. I love you. So, I'm here, looking at the Grand Canyon, and it is majestic, magnificent, awe-inspiring in every and all definitions of the word. I'm sitting here as close to the edge as they'll let me, and I'm looking, and I don't know what else to do but look. Like, this is grand as fuck. But also, wow, this is a lot of dirt and rock. It's beautiful, grand, old dirt and rock that I am actually covered in from head to toe from all the hiking. God, am I sweaty and hungry. I will call you again when I am fed and a little less hangry. I love you, baby cakes. Baby, my darling, my light and heart and love of my life. I adore you with every cell of my soul. But could you please open the goddamn door? It's cold out here, and my hands are kind of full with, a whole country's worth of souvenirs and knick-knack. Oh. Oh. Hey there, baby. Did you miss me?